Hi guys, welcome back to the Home and Homestead. If you're new to the channel, I'm Rebecca, and today you'll be joining me in the kitchen while we do some back to school and breakfast snacks. We'll be putting together a really tasty and easy veggie muffin, and this happens to be a no egg recipe. These veggie muffins will make a nice addition to your breakfast or a quick snack when you're in a hurry. So let's head into the kitchen and make these veggie muffins in this no egg recipe. So in order to make our veggie muffins, first what we need to do is combine our dry ingredients. So in this large mixing bowl, I have 1.5 cups of flour. This is an all-purpose flour. To that, I will add 1 cup of cornmeal. You want a nice, finely ground cornmeal. If you're only able to find the coarse cornmeal, you can certainly purchase that, and then I use my little handheld blender and just pulse it a few times. It helps make a nice fine ground result for a number of different ingredient items. Next we'll add 2 tablespoons of flaxseed, and this is ground flaxseed. And 3 teaspoons of baking powder. And 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And a half teaspoon of salt. Now we'll just mix these dry ingredients together. And now we'll add the wet ingredients. So we'll add 2 teaspoons of either honey or agave nectar. I have a couple different types of honey, so I'll go with this variety of the honey today. That's 2 teaspoons and 1 cup of water. And a half cup of a neutral oil, so avocado, vegetable, or canola would work nicely here. And 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. We'll just mix these together, and then we can add our veggies. Alright, so you can use a variety of different combination of vegetables that you prefer. Today I'm going to be doing zucchini and carrots. So I have 1 cup of shredded zucchini, and I used a paper towel and I just kind of squeezed out some of that excess moisture. We'll add that in there. And 1 cup of shredded or coarsely chopped carrots. I had some carrot sticks in the refrigerator that I prepared already, so I just put them into my little mini food processor and pulsed a few times, and I got a nice coarse chop on some carrots. So we'll just put them in there. And we'll mix everything until they're all combined. Is that nice and colorful? So we'll set that aside here. And on a baking sheet, I have my silicone muffin pan. I really like using the silicone ones because whatever I'm cooking pops out of them really easily. And I don't have to pre-grease or use paper liners or anything like that. So I'll just scoop a portion into each one of these. The scooper's kind of big. Let me try use the medium-sized scooper instead. If you wanted to do mammoth muffins, you could certainly do the bigger scooper like I started with. Let me just add a little bit more to each of these wells, just to use up the batter that I created. There. Okay, so the oven is preheated to 350 degrees, so we'll place this into the oven and bake for about 20 to 30 minutes until they're nicely heated through and golden brown on top. All right, our veggie muffins have finished baking, and at 20 minutes the toothpick came out clear, but after 25 minutes they had a little bit more of a golden brown color on top. They're nice and crispy on top, and they have a little bit of spring to them. So now what we're going to do is let these muffins cool for about 5 to 10 minutes inside of the pan on a cooling rack. Then I'll turn them out of the muffin pan and cool them directly on the cooling rack until they're completely cool. Then we'll come back and take a closer look at our homemade veggie muffins. Okay, here we have our homemade veggie muffins, and these are a no egg recipe. They've cooled completely. I have them in a little basket here, and I have one set aside so I can taste it. So let me just open this up here. You can see how soft and tender it is in the inside. Let's give it a little taste. So this has a cornbread type of flavor, but it's much more moist and it's really soft, and you have these great pieces of vegetable inside here. This would be really nice with a little butter spread on top, or maybe some cream cheese, or just eating as it is. It's a really nutritious and quick thing to grab if you're on the go. It would make a great addition to your breakfast. You can play around with a different combination of vegetables that you add to these muffins. Well, as always, the items and equipment used in the recipe today will be linked in the description box below. So if you're interested in any of the items I mentioned or used today, take a peek down there. And if you'd like some more ideas for back to school snacks or breakfast items, you can check out my recipes and in the kitchen playlist for some more inspiration. Well, if you're new to the channel or haven't done so yet, I'd really appreciate you subscribing. If you enjoyed this or any other videos that you watch, please give it a thumbs up. Well, I hope you're having a fantastic day. See you next time. Take care.